reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
I'm your other host, Quincy.
The thing didn't update. It should be fine. It should be working in 2 seconds, I hope. How are you today, Q?
I am among the living.
Same. Drinking any...
Not saying I'm alive, I'm just saying I'm among the living.
Whether or not you're dead is arbitrary.
As for my drink, a very shitty K-Cup. I don't know what the hell's wrong with it.
Oh. Yeah.
It's one of the donut shop ones that I've had hundreds of times before, but this one's kind of got an odd taste to it.
Ooh. Like you cleaned weird, or...
No, because I had a more expensive K-Cup for this morning, and that one tasted fine. I just put a new filter in the machine. I don't know.
But even still, I'm drinking a little bit of a 5% seltzer, a truly lemon ice, just to kind of unwind. Not a hard day today, but one that I need to relax a little bit. Where's your fish and chat? I turned off that, and also that was the wrong title, so... got some humble bundles to quickly kick on through.
Yay, charity!
Yay, charity! Starting with one of my favorite video games of all time, Myst. Enter the Mysterium. $20 gets you all 13 of these items, 3 of which is just the same game, just in different lights. Myst 2021, not my favorite. Rail Myst Masterpiece Edition, my favorite. And Myst, just regular Myst, Masterpiece Edition. It's a good close second. But you also get Firmament, Abduction, Myst 3 Exile, Myst 2 Riven, Myst 4 Revelation, Myst 5 End of Ages, and Uru, which is kind of like a Myst 4, but with some weird story bits. You also get some of their early projects, like Spelunks and the Cave of Mr. Pseudo, Cosmic Osmo and the Worlds Beyond the Mackerel, and the Manhole Masterpiece Edition, which is a mix between Alice in Wonderland and Jack and the Beanstalk, with a little bit of L.A. Noire kind of thrown in.
I think we should have stated that there should have been a drinking game, and people take shots every time you said Myst.
I would have been dead in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would have been dead. Yeah, and then I said it here too. So yeah, I would have been 6 shots in. I would have been dead. But even still, $20 is actually a pretty damn good deal. If you happen to be into old school point and click adventures with not really much direction to go in, but puzzles that kind of lead you into other areas, this bundle might be your go-to. This one here helps out active minds. Helps out mental health between 14 and the ages of 14 and 24, hoping to prevent suicide prevention, to help suicide prevention. There we go. And basically help out those who are having a really rough time mentally, gain the tools they need to function a little bit better. God knows, I think both of us need a little bit of something to help us with our active minds, but we're gonna be
My mind's fine.
I say crushing this can of lemon ice truly.
I may or may not be closing up a package of sugar wafers.
That is a lot of Myst. Also, it's been a long time since I've played. You might say I've missed it. Thank you, Sean, for that delirious pun. Skidoo.
This is what people are missing by not being in the chat.
Yeah. How they can throw puns at me and I softly roll my eyes at them.
You grit your teeth and hope not to explode.
It's
a grit.
Grind?
They're great.
One special bundle, a legacy of Adult Swim games. For those who don't know, Adult Swim actually had a development party that worked on a lot of really good games that you might know of, such as Duck Game. a game where you can quack and kill your friends. Battle Chef Brigade, where you can cook.
You might say that if you're killing your friends, you've quacked.
You're getting nothing on that one. You're getting nothing. Battle Chef Brigade, where you cook in a. Is it due to overexploit? Oh, you're having a conversation about puns. No more puns, please. No more puns. Battle Chef Brigade.
You know, if you're a duck that's crazy enough to be killing your friends, they might say you're quackers.
I am very quackers. Battle Chef Brigade Deluxe, which combines combat with cooking and puzzles, and it's quite a really good game. I believe I gave this like a 9 out of 10 back in the day. It was a really good game. Pool Panic, which is not pool in a common sense. You will lose your mind playing this game. Speaking of losing your mind, Jazz Punk, a very surreal adventure, bumping up a little bit into a little bit more surrealism, but with much more grit. Death's Gambit Afterlife, which is the original game with a little bit of added on the back, as well as the DLC Ashes of Vados, which I heard didn't hit a few of the right points, but it also adds New Game Plus. So, one game that stands out, and I'll get to the final one here in a second, but the one game that stands out is one that I've heard of a lot, and that is Rain World. And it just recently had a DLC, I think February of this year, Rain World Downpour, where you play as these little ferrets in a slowly flooding world. And last but not least, Samurai Jack Battle Through Time, voiced by the OG voice actors throughout the whole thing. I'm here for that game. I never played it, but for $20, that is a great deal.
Guys, I think he was starting to quack under pressure from all those puns.
I'm gonna kill you. Oh, god dang it. Okay, Sean. Have a great night, man. This one here helps out Special Effect, a UK-based charity dedicated to helping all people with disabilities enjoy video games. Anyone who has any issue with rehabilitation, video games has always been the leading forefront to helping growth of hand-eye coordination or just mobility in general. And Special Effect, I assume, leads in with that. So go and definitely help out this one if you're happening to want a whole bunch of really good games. I don't think there's not a single game here that I wouldn't promote myself. Rain World I've heard nothing but praises on, and I'm a huge fan of Samurai Jack. I'll go real quick through this one because this one's a big one. Bundle of the Dead Pathfinder 2nd Edition. This is not the first Pathfinder 2nd Edition bundle that they've had, but this is a totally different set because of how much Pathfinder 2nd Edition books there are. There's a lot here. For $50, you get yourself a physical Book of the Dead hardcover book shipped to you. I believe if you're a humble choice, it comes with a very inexpensive. Oh god, they're hitting me with more of that. I that's a lot of duck puns in chat. You get the physical book for the 50, and you pay very little if you're a part of humble choice. But if you want to take it a notch down, get rid of the hardcover, $35 gets you all 53 items. And it is a whole lot of character cards, Foundry modules that allow you to, if you have Foundry, just move them right in. And Starfinder stuff is in here too. You get the flip mats, which are super beneficial if you happen to be starting up a Starfinder campaign. You also get all the core rulebooks for Pathfinder for the inexpensive. I think the 6-item bundle gets you the core stuff. So for $5, if you want to start playing Pathfinder, $5 is all it takes. That's damn good.
That's a pretty good deal.
I thought you were going to hit me with another pun, you son of a bitch.
Getting a little jumpy there, aren't you?
I'm clutching onto the pistol, being like, "Don't do it, Q." This one,
the chat's hitting hard on it. They're coming up with some good ones.
I'm just gonna keep going with this. This one here is a brand new charity called Take This. Take This is a mental health nonprofit serving the game community / industry that provides resources, guidelines, and training about mental health issues in the game community, thus reducing the stigma of mental illness. There is a taboo of having mental illness characters in games, but at the same time, it builds for better stories, I see. So this is somewhat of a gray area, but I'm very glad that there is a company that's willing to take a step in saying, this is how you can do it. This is how you can deal with it for your games. Corkscrew is the taboo. I'm afraid I don't quite understand.
I don't want to explain on stream.
Okay, anywho, Skadoo. Last but not least on the Humble Bundles, we have ourselves Image Comics Showcase. We've talked about a bunch of Image Comics, and the Showcase only has 1 week. Had 8 days since its launch. So as of right this minute, it has 7 days, 15 hours, and 52 minutes to get some pretty interesting looking and strangely dark looking comics from Image. Involving Ice Cream Man, which I had as a freebie a long time ago from Humble Bundle. The first issue, really odd, but I kind of like it. I might lean into getting these. They do skirt the reality into morbid envy. Yeah, we'll go with that. I Hate Fairyland. I also saw this one was also a freebie a while back, but I did not pick this up. But the covers further down definitely raise up a little bit of why someone would hate Fairyland.
So the basis of that story is she was like, I don't know how old she was, but she was a kid when she went to Fairyland, but was never able to leave it. And so she's been stuck at the age she was when she went in, but mentally she's aging. So now, like, it's been, 10 years or 20 years or whatever. She's in the body of a child, but she has the mind of an adult now, and she just kind of goes a little crazy. She quacks, it seems.
Yes. Sweet. Oh, out of all the times you want to call, go ahead and pander for 2 seconds.
Pandering. Let's see what else we got here. Middle West, I don't know that one. Kaya, don't know that one. Sweet Paprika, don't know that one. I can't read the one behind the couch.
There you go. Sorry. Someone wanted to ask how I felt about presidents, and I said, well, I don't really like them. Sweet Paprika.
Wu-Tang is forever.
Wu-Tang is life, baby. But I've read a snippet of Sweet Paprika, and it is kind of interesting. It's a slice of life, but in hell. Like, it's someone who has a business job in hell, who's just trying to make it, but finds an angel guy accidentally popped in to deliver something, and she falls in love with the angel guy. And it's kind of sweet, but at the same time, she's a demon of hell. It's odd, but I can get down with it. Unnatural, I've heard about a long time ago. There's that. We're just gonna skip by that cover. That was not a good cover to have. What is wrong with people? But anyways, gonna skip right by that and go into the Book Industry Charitable Foundation, or BINC, which helps out brick and mortar bookstores and making sure that their community as well as their workers are in good, safe places. If there's ever a financial crisis within those brick and mortar stores, they basically have a very soft safety net that allows them to recover a little bit more safer. Alma Metal, I need you guys to, like, censor your covers, my brothers, please.
They're fine. We
They're
should probably just read the comic book ones from now on.
That's fine. Oops, I didn't mean to have this as the front, but seeing as we're already here...
Oh, Sexy Pringle Man.
it was very close to Sexy Pringle Man. There was a butt. There.
Oh man, text from my boy Roger. Hope it's not a butt.
What do you think this smells like?
Pepperoni
Yeah, or ass crack. Yes, I got $5 on pepperoni.
I haven't watched that in forever.
I also haven't. I think the last time I saw it was with you guys. But
I don't know that I have a copy of that anymore.
eh. So Sonic and Shadow Generations was one of the leading games that kind of popped into my vision last week. This past week has been announcement after announcement after announcement. We finally got I'm not going to spoil it. But we also have a 3-part mini series that's a prologue for the video game Sonic and Shadow Generations. And the animation is damn good. Someone over at Sega outsourced for all this and said, you know, maybe we should hire some people to actually do these animations. Maybe we should hire some people to make this shit work. And so now we have a 3-part series released individually. I think it's through the game itself.
Oh, that's cool.
So you have to purchase the game, I believe, because that's the only way that it's announcing itself. There's no channels, there's no nothing. It just says bonus extended prologue animations available exclusively on PlayStation. I'm like, that's already a problem for me, but is there a way for us, the ones who are not playing this on fucking PlayStation, to see this? I'm not happy about it, but if in case it is true, episode 1 will be on the 25th. Episode, which I believe September 25th today, is the release for the game. I'm not 100% on that one either, because it's fucking, I don't know. Let me click this button here. October. So what? Even still, these are
Grumping. Grumpus.
It,
My Grumpus.
it's very odd the way that they are showcasing this. This was done during the State of Play. And so they said this is only for PlayStation. So that's kind of already bad. September 25th today, Shadow and Maria. And for those who don't know Shadow's story, this is one of his big canon events. So this is actually big story. Big story.
Is this when he's gonna American it up?
Probably with episode 2 or 3, because in order for him to revolt, he has to American it up. I would assume episode 2. Like, I saw a few of the fight scenes during this trailer. It looks great. It looks well animated. I don't know very much about Sonic lore as of right this minute. I know that Archie Sonic is untouchable, but that's about it. October 3rd is episode 2, Finding the Way. Episode 3, October 10th, To the Ark. And Eggman's in it. You see a few shots of Robo. You see Rouge de Bet doing Rouge de Bet things. I hope that this paints more for Sonic, because Sonic is getting a good rap now, and I don't want it to falter. Ever since
all those things, the fans grew up.
Yeah. They grew up and they're wanting to hand something over to their kids, and this shit look cool. Skadoop. A game just released very recently, I believe 2 days ago.
I like games.
Disney's Epic Mickey Rebrushed.
I'm actually kind of really interested in this.
So Dice, Dice, he has it over on Steam. He was streaming it for me, and I was like, holy fuck, this game gave me like a wave of nostalgia. I played the first Epic Mickey, never played the second one, but watching him go through the first one, I'm just like, the music, the art style, everything.
I always wanted to play number 1, but I didn't have a Wii. Then I bought a Wii U and I bought number 1, then found out that you have to have the nunchucks, which the Wii U don't come with. So I went and bought the nunchucks and all that. Played a little bit of it, was enjoying it, set it down, never went back. I own the second one through like Games with Gold or something like that, because that one wasn't Nintendo exclusive.
Yes. Well, luckily they released this one to everything. So you can, I believe you can get it on the Series and PlayStation.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Um,
The question is this a $70 game or not?
No, I don't believe so. Let me.
Let's see. MICKEY.
MOUSE. Mickey.
MOUSE? Oh, mouse. My brain broke for a second. I was like, I didn't finish spelling Mickey. Where did he go?
Okay, it is 60.
Well, at least it's not 70, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the demo. I was like, why does that say free?
Oh yeah.
I got excited. I was like, what?
No, you just get the first level for free. Ooh, way to go.
Oh, we got it's a pyramid scheme.
Also, I was going to mention this a little bit later, but seeing as it's already here, the Tokyo Game Show is going to start tomorrow and play through the weekend. I am actually very curious on what's going to be announced starting tomorrow. I'm sure they already have a few things that are nudged out, like, yes, Bunsen Nights. You want really rich storytelling, but with like a gritty noir detective slash ex-cultist turned priest? No? Well, too bad. This shit's fucking cool. It's only $5 right now on sale. I would say if you happen to like gritty noir, this is a good push. But I'm not gonna go over that until next week. Yeah, there's a lot here that can be talked about. Ooh, Persona 3 Reload's on sale.
I'm not gonna go over this. Ooh.
Yeah. But Epic Mickey rebrushed looks great. Music is fucking fantastic. I don't think Disney will ever come out with another really banger of a game that is from Disney themselves. Like Square Enix
Well, that's
does
the thing is
Kingdom
they
Hearts.
don't make games anymore, you know.
That's the other issue. But if you got $60, or you can find it on Humble Bundle for 20% off, I wasn't a big fan of Dreamlight Valley, and it was done by someone else, not Disney Interactive.
I actually was enjoying Dreamlight, and then I just, life got in the way, and I didn't finish. Or not even finish. I didn't go back to it, you know. But yeah, Disney doesn't directly make games anymore. But if I were to look at Disney properties, the Jedi Survivor and Fallen Order games were really good.
I'll give you that.
I did like Dreamlight.
I was okay with Dreamlight. It just felt
the
like
new Indiana Jones is looking good.
Ooh. Wait,
but again,
is that LucasArts like Reborn or something?
It's Bethesda that's making it, but they're working closely with all of them.
Oh, gotcha.
In fact, from what I understand, they've actually talked to both Lucas and Spielberg about the game.
Gotcha. But god damn, it's such a fucking bubbly little action. This if you've ever played Super Mario Sunshine or Mario Odyssey, this will feel like just a complete coinciding. Like it'll feel so similar.
I did not play Odyssey, but I did play Sunshine, and I rather enjoyed it. I've never been a big fan of the version of the Super Mario games we got after Mario 64, where it's like, okay, Mario 64 was a blast.
Yes.
But then several of the games after that was like, we're just going to repeat that thing where you have to jump into a level and do like 1/3 of that level. Then you have to come back later on when you have upgrades and shit like that or whatever and do the next third of that level and so forth. I don't like that. That was one of the problems I had with Sunshine. That's why I like things like Luigi's Haunted Mansion, or not Luigi's Haunted Mansion, Luigi's Mansion a little bit more. Because it's not like, oh, let me just keep jumping into the same painting or keep jumping into the same dirty zone or whatever you want to call it, over and over again, and just just running a slightly different section of that area.
Kind of. I feel like that would have been a negative, but at the same time, I almost 100%ed 64, and I just really like collectathons.
Like I said, I loved 64. 64 was good. When they decided this is what we're gonna keep doing was when I was like,
okay. When they kept,
but I haven't gotten to play Odyssey yet, which I've wanted to for some time now.
I remember touching on it, but I don't think I did very much in it. Skadoo. Okay, this is my JRPG roots. I
I'm sure
like
this is your jam.
this. It used to be Lunar Remastered, both 1 and 2, Silver Star Story and Eternal Blue. I have a old love-hate relationship with the Lunar story because it's beautiful pixel graphics. It is great turn-based combat. It is okay music, but the major issue with it is in its storytelling. It's bland as fuck. It is heroes got to do something, but there's a prophecy of a martyr, and no one knows who the martyr's gonna be, and it's just a lot of. And the second one's worse. The second one's way fucking worse. But having them both in a collection, fine, sure. Spring 2025 for PS4, PS5 only. It is not going to be on Steam. It is not going to be on.
Now, I know that you watched the state of play. Are we sure that these are onlys and not just Sony doing Sony thing?
I did the research on this. Yes, this is going to be only
that's
for
a
the Sony. But I mean, you can keep it. I'm not a big fan of Lunar old school stuff. But we finally got a date on this pretty boy. Socks made a comment of
like in the morning.
I was about to say, Socks made the comment of when you open up the fridge and pull out something and your dog comes running up.
Yeah.
But we now have a date for this beautiful game. Oh man, God damn it, I love it. Your palicos actually talk to you, have better communication skills. The new creatures look amazing. The world, the areas look fantastic. Ah! Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Hit me with the date.
Yesterday. Wait, what?
Come on. It is next year. February 28th, 2025.
That's not that far away.
That is not that far away. I am very excited. They have just opened pre-orders all across the board. The deluxe editions have extra costumes. The limited edition, the physical limited edition, has not been announced yet. So I'm very curious on what they're going to announce with that, because every single one except for I think Rise from Try until now, we've had really good physical statuettes of back in Try. I think we had the black Nargacuga with the glowing eyes. Then after that we had Monster Hunter 4 with, I think, Balgaroth or something, and it just had it had really good value to it. I'm curious what this one's gonna bring. Oh. Are you gonna hop into Wilds if I purchase it?
I'm not sure. I wasn't really all that blown away with what I've played of these games.
That's fair. It's not for everybody. I will coincide, but you can hang out with the cats.
Cats are cool. I really like their cooking.
Yeah, look at this little guy wearing a bomber hat. Look at him, Anushenka. Look at him. He's adorable. And they can now talk to you, so enjoy that idea too.
That's interesting.
So the State of Play brought back a lot of really old games that I was not expecting, and one of which was The Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. I was a huge fan of those games back in the PlayStation 1 days. I could have left them back there, to be honest. But them announcing this, I kind of said, if it's available for everything... Wait, let me double, I believe. It doesn't mention... let me go over here. No, it only says PlayStation 5 and 4, so I'm unsure. This one I'm a little gray area with. But going through Soul Reaver 1 and 2 was fun. Oh, shoot, quiet you. Was fun for its time. Swimming felt good. The animations felt clean and varied. It was a Crash Bandicoot, but a little more edgy, if that makes sense. And, I mean, sure, go for it. Do we have a date on this? I don't think there is a date on it. It just says coming next year. Yeah. Oh, no. It just wasn't in the video. December 10th. Celebrating the game's 25th anniversary. I forgot games were that old.
I mean, that ain't even old.
Nah. Anyways, Ghosts of Yotei. Yotei? Yotei. When this popped out, I was like, okay, cool. It's a Ghost of Tsushima spin-off, but it made it very well known that this is in the future. This is a couple hundred years past Ghost of Tsushima. You've got newer voice actors. You've got Sucker Punch doing their damnedest to make sure that animations are on point. The soft teaser that was in this, fantastic. I cannot show you it because it's got a little bit of blood here and there. But if you want to go take a look at that trailer, fantastic. It is going to be released next year. Still a to be announced for its date. Take as long as you want, Sucker Punch. This game is going to probably be great, but do not rush it. Do not rush this thing. Did you play Ghost of Tsushima?
I did not.
Oh, okay, copy. Let's go do. So, going back to the earlier thing of Sonic and Shadow Generations, that now is here with the announcement. The gameplay looks fine. I got no issue with a Sonic game that looks like a Sonic game. It's fine. It's chaos control, all that. Do you want to play as a hedgehog? There you go.
I mean, that's kind of the point.
That's kind of the point. But it's
why is he fighting a starfish?
So it's one of the Sonic Adventure 2 enemies, and this is what if Shadow took charge instead of Sonic taking charge against this enemy. Which I'm like, I guess that's cool, I guess. I mean, Shadow is now, I guess, a front runner, even though he's the edgy hedgehog. Keanu Reeves, enjoy.
Well, not in this, but yeah.
Not in this, but yes. October 25th is the release date for Sonic and Shadow Generations. An interesting collaboration just made its announcement. Minecraft and Transformers. It looks rough. It looks really rough.
I am still at least one ad away from being able to see the stream.
Okay. Well, I'll leave it here. Actually, I'm gonna play through a little bit of it and show how very odd everyone kind of moves around, and there's some good texture mapping here and there, but for a Transformers beat 'em up in Minecraft, I would have expected a little bit better. To be able to transform between the characters and whatnot, and change back into vehicle mode, etc. Cool, fine, good, great. Starscream makes his appearance later on. Megatron toward the end. Cool, good. You know, Minecraft knows how to do a story mode for things. It's fine. That's all I can really say about it. Last time I did anything in Minecraft that was story related was the D&D thing, and it was okay. It didn't really do anything. But it just says get it on Minecraft Marketplace. I don't even know if it's out now. It just says trailer, but just like the D&D thing, it made no announcement of when it dropped. I had to go looking into the store. I didn't know it dropped at that time. So, if it's out now. If it isn't, oh, Badu. Speaking of Persona from a little bit ago, Metaphor has an official demo that's only available on PlayStation, yes, but damn, does it look pretty. The last pretty game from Atlas I remember seeing was Persona 5 Strikers, I think, but this thing looks so crispy, so nice. The animations, heck, even just the drawings for the cutscenes look good. Enemies look very strange, but I expect that from an Atlas game. I'm here for Metaphor. I just kind of want to know what the fuck is going on.
That is a worm thing.
That is a worm thing. And then there's goblins and strange flying people on a sword and whatever the hell this bird humanoid thing is. And then this beautiful status screen. I can appreciate this art to a 9. I like it. It's great. It is going to be released. Let me see. Does it have? I don't know. Play the demo today. Yes. Okay. October 11th is the release date, but you can play the demo today on everything except for Xbox. Xbox gets the shorter version of it. Something like that. Skadoop.
Like Xbox getting slated a little bit here.
A little bit. Atlas clinging on to what little they have, and Sony seems to be accepting of that. We've talked about Brawlhalla crossovers before, but none quite as big as this one to make me be like, oof, I might want to climb into it. Brawlhalla and Mega Man. Good old Rockman hops in. I am here for this collaboration. Looks like a fun time to play, but once again, it's a Smash clone, so my brain don't work too good with clicking the sticks on that. Oh, God. It just looks like a mess to play. But I'm happy that they're releasing more collaborative effects That's adorable! Yeah, when does this drop? Oh, no, it's now. It just says play now. Cool. So if you have Brawlhalla on anything, you can go and grab it right now. And I believe it's on mobile now. Yeah. Skadoop. The last trailer for Tales of the Shire, and they had a little bit of a walking dev thing because Private Division lost 40% of its workforce as of May of this year. May, April?
Fucking why?
So when Priv Div was dropping No Rest for the Weary. No, Rest for the Wicked, I'm sorry. And they just dropped it, like, literally a week after they just dropped that game. They lost 40% of their workforce. And then after that, PrivDiv was like, well, what do we do? We'll keep working on your projects, of course. And Tales of the Shire was on that plate. Good news, it looks like it's shaping up to be a little bit of a better game. They, as said, they had a bit of a walk and talk documentary with some of the individuals working on this game, some concept art shown.
You keep saying a loss, though. Like, did these people quit? Were they fired? Do we know?
They were fired.
Well, then fuck this company.
Yeah. I just don't want a very heartfelt, passionate project to be thrown underneath the bus. March 25th, 2025, if you happen to be a huge fan of playing as a hobbit and enjoying your 11Zs, your second breakfast, your luncheon, your lunch, your brunch, your dinner, your supper, and your midnight snacks, you can definitely play Tales of the Shire come March 25th, 2025. And I believe they even have hints at a demo coming in January. Don't hold me on that, though. I'm torn about it too, but I have no idea how to feel about it if this is a passion project, which it kind of is. But a remaster of Slay the Princess, the pristine cut, is coming out October 24th, and it's if you are into a storytelling game where you don't know what you're doing is right or wrong, this is a good go-to, because in order to save the world, you need to slay the princess. That is what you are told. But do you slay the princess? I don't know. Apparently there's like 16, 17 different endings, and with the pristine cut, it goes up to 20. So, slay the princess or don't, do whatever you want.
Up to you.
But it
I'm gonna have
is,
lunch.
yeah, it is a very gory game. It is hand drawn, start to finish, and some of the art is rather grotesque. But go and check it out if you happen to like very obscure stories, and I don't think this will be very expensive. Socky in chat says storytelling game where you don't know if what you're doing is right or wrong. Disco Elysium, kind of. There's Disco Elysium has a fascist ending. I don't think this has much for a fascism ending. So, nah. Badoop. Oh my god. So just after the podcast ended last week, the day after, this trailer came out and struck me. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. It is wild. Sega has a weird, like, side note of being like, here's a Sonic game. Oh, you guys don't like that Sonic game? We'll work on a Yakuza game. Releases the original Like a Dragon. Cool, that sold well with you guys. We're going to release another Sonic game. Oh, this one didn't do good. We're going to release another Yakuza game. I haven't been in Yakuza for a minute. I haven't played any of the Like Dragons. I haven't played Judgment. Watching this trailer, this 7-minute long announcement trailer, made me go, shit. Okay. The combat is very Ninja Gaiden. If you've ever played a Ninja Gaiden game, definitely plays just like that. It is very wild. It's sporadic. It's loud. Some of the people from Team Ninja, from what I heard, moved over to Sega, so that's why some of the combat looks very loud, flourishing, hit everybody with wild combos and attacks and swords that fly around you. It's very crazy, very wild. I might pick this game up. It's so
Curious if it'll come to Game Pass because we have almost all the other
Yakuza
Yakuza games.
Yeah. The only one, well, we don't have any of the Like a Dragons except for the first one. We don't have Judgment.
Okay, so we only have one of the Like the Dragons?
As far as I can remember, I didn't go too deep into it. I know we have 1 and 2 Kiwami, 3, 4, 5, I think 6, and then I think Like a Dragon 1.
And they're Yakuza Like a Dragon, right?
Yes.
That's the order the title goes in?
Yeah,
Let's see.
I believe so.
Right.
But this place
If the damn thing would load. Okay, we got 0, we got...
Oh, 0, that's right. I forgot about 0.
We got 0, we got 3 remastered, 4 remastered, 5 remastered, 6, The Song of Life, Yakuza Kiwami.
Kiwami, 1 and 2.
1 and 2, and then Yakuza Like a Dragon. Do we not have the original 1 and 2 anymore? I thought they did like a remaster of those.
That's Kiwami.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Kiwami is, I think, Japanese for redo or bring up. I'm not sure of the direct translation, but it is 1 remaster.
Okay. I remember those having different covers, but okay, cool. Cool.
But this game looks crazy, looks wild, looks fun. The side quests even have a little bit of notary. There's a bicycling mini game that looks so fun. Sega, I was starting to doubt you guys for a little bit, but I'm glad you're pulling these out. Sonic 06, man. I bought it, I played it, and I stuck through those loading screens. Sega's back.
How long ago was that though?
06. But I'm happy that, Sega is doing banger after banger with the Yakuza series. The only one I haven't touched Like a Dragon, but I've heard a lot of good things. Judgment, the detective story, I also haven't touched, so that's on me. I heard that one's also on sale right now on Steam. Who knows? I still have a lot to play right now. So, sales happen all the time. We'll get there. But this This one might be a day one. We'll see. It does not have a release date. Oh, I forgot about the big thing.
Big thing.
Back up. Do you recognize that big nose?
Oh, is that Samoa Joe?
That's Samoa Joe, Senior Joe. Samoa Joe uses his voice in it, and he says, "I'm not learning Japanese. You can subtext me in Japanese right below the English. There you go." I don't know who
He said.
he basically said he has a rough time with Japanese. So
Okay.
I'm sure that he was just being like, you could put Japanese characters below the English characters or dub me over. And I was like, that's fair. But a pirate yakuza in Hawaii. No release date. Oh no, it is February 28th. Right around. Fuck, everything is releasing in February.
That'd be a pricey month.
Skadoop. A very interesting game has crossed by my eyes. Arsene Lupin, Once a Thief, where you play a master of disguise and a master thief, but the treasure you're going for has already been taken. By who? So you are being both a detective as well as a master thief. I like that premise a lot. And you basically can connect the dots, make your own murder board, break into safes, learn the passcodes, that kind of thing. I really like this. October 17th, I believe? October 29th for everything, including Switch, I think. I have to wait for the very end, but I hope this game is very inexpensive. There it is. Steam, Switch, the PlayStations, Xbox, the Epic Game Store, and GOG.com. So everything. October 17th for the digital edition, and then... Oh, the physical edition is the 29th. Interesting. Okay, so October 17th for digital, 29th for physical. Yes. What do you think, Q?
I mean, it sounds like a really interesting concept. I kind of like it. I would like to see a little bit more, but I'm interested.
Skadoop. One of the last things that PlayStation did just after we ended our cast last week was announce their PlayStation's 30th anniversary collection for their PlayStation 5s.
Are they only doing this for the Pro?
PlayStation 5, PlayStation 5 Pro, and their new handheld glass thing. So let's skip ahead to... This is the regular PlayStation 5. This is not the Pro. It's hard to tell. They both look the fucking same when she gets
As long as it has a disc drive. If it has a disc drive, that's how you tell the difference.
Yeah, I couldn't tell because it's on the side.
No, yeah.
But they go over it, and basically it has that nice soft gray that the original PlayStation 1 has. And I'm like, cool, you're yucking it up to those who remember where you guys started from.
I mean, it's fun, it's cute. I mean, the Nintendo 3DS I wanted was the one that looked like the NES. So I get it.
Yeah, and
this markets well towards a certain kind of person.
I'm
probably that kind of person.
So with their new controller that comes with it, they recolored the buttons to what it was originally. Because if you bought a PS5 now, they'd be white.
Right.
I hated that. I don't know why they did that. Such a dumb design choice. But then they're
very much it's very much like how everything else is like, they talk about McDonald's, talk about Burger King all becoming too serious. Like they're the grown up shell of their old selves when you look at the locations.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like PlayStation's kind of done.
Yeah. They're too old. They don't want to help people.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying they're old. It's just this like, for some reason everyone's like, this modern look on everything is like, everything's beige and boring.
Oh, okay. but they are
So
old.
like we removed the color of the buttons. Why? Because
Mm.
sleekness is what's cool. No, fun is what's cool.
Yeah, fun is what's cool. If they had kept their old IPs, if they had locked down and stuck with Crash Bandicoot and made those better, like the I forget what the heck the trilogy, the big box trilogy was called, but that sold like hotcakes. PlayStation let that shit go. Now, if PlayStation was a smart company, they would have basically kept going with the Crash Bandicoot. Sure, Crash Team Racing was a trial and error, but you didn't need to pull away from Crash Bandicoot because of one failure. Yeah. There's other games that tried and true on the PlayStation that had one hiccup and they were just like, we're scrapping this. We're going to new IPs. Looks over at Bloodborne lovingly, hoping they could have announced it. They could have announced it. Said, "Hey, we're releasing Bloodborne on PC," and I would have been like, "Fuck, I can't be mad at you guys anymore. There's not a hateful bone in my body if they hadn't announced that." But guess what? They didn't announce that. They let me. They were leaving us to rot without Bloodborne. Ugh. Any other gaming
Feel better?
things? Not really. But in short, people are speculating that the $800 price tag for the PlayStation 5 Pro will bump up to $1,000 for the 30th anniversary collection version. We still don't have a price tag on that, so up your Sony. Do you have any other gaming things?
I think that's everything.
Okay. But up, shoe news. Crocs are at McDonald's. You sent me a
photo I sent you.
You sent me the photo, and I tried scrolling up really quickly to find it, and I lost it. And I said, "Screw it! I'll just use a stock one that actually has dates." So every what looks to be a 5-6 days, a week figuratively, has a pair of shoes, Crocs, that are designed in McDonald's apparel. So 5 through 11, you get a very specific pair, so on and so forth. Collect all 12 or 10. 10. I know how to count. So cool. New toys
Wait,
every
you know how
day.
to count? Shit, that makes just me not knowing.
I try and count, but in short, if you have a McDonald's in the US, these are more marketed toward you. I think this also goes into Canada, but I'm not 100%. Check your local listings.
They shouldn't be going anywhere.
There are people selling these for like $60 a piece
No. Why?
because people collect these.
Socks in the chat. I don't know how to count either. Q, no worries. Appreciate your support there.
Yeah. She makes me do it. Oh yeah, she even said I make. Yep. Yeah. Boop. I know someone in the listening party will definitely like these. Hello Kitty Adidas. We've talked about some before from the Stan Smith collection, and these ones follow up with a beautiful red bow on a sleek leatherette black with an etching of a Hello Kitty. And on the back it says Hello Kitty with the famous Hello Kitty head. Nothing too outlandish for it, but it looks good. It looks good for a Hello Kitty shoe. Uh, they're speculating $120, but no price tag has been unveiled yet for these pretty okay looking shoes. Skydope. Last week, either last week or the week before, we talked about Patton Oswalt? Yes. Getting some Puma Ghostbuster shoes. And now we have the actual release ones that are a little different. We have a Stay Puft Marshmallow and Slimer variants. And the Stay Puft Marshmallow actually looks really good. I think you're going to like it when you see that right there. Perfect.
Really like that. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. On the bottom, it has the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. On the inside, it's got the Ghostbusters logo. 120.
The Puma logo coming off the side is to be the ascot he has around his neck.
Yes. And $95 for these pretty nice looking shoes. However, the Slimer ones, I'm gonna look and see if I see the word glow in the dark here. I hope to see the word glow in the dark here. Sedgwick Motel, all green suede upper, balancing to hot dog. It does not say glow in the dark. Dang. Well, even still, it looks good with a hot dog on the heel. So this is supposed to be you are wearing Slimer, so obviously he eats hot dogs whole.
Right. That's kind of fun.
I really do like how vibrant green these are. These aren't throw up green. No, this is ectoplasm green. This is a good green to look at. On the back, I believe it has Slimer's head. I think. I'm just trying to find. Nope, it's just a Puma logo. Damn. I mean, still looks good. $95 each for these, which aren't bad for pop culture style shoes, especially Pumas. October 1st is
I've seen far worse.
That is fair. October 1st are when these drop. Skadoop. I just wanted to pull these up because they look like big old dragons. They just look like little horned dragons.
Those are cool.
They are cool, but they look mildly uncomfy.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't wear these at all, but they do look like dragons.
Yeah. This is done in by Puma as well. The Monstro 3D, and it's backed up by ASAP Rocky. If you don't listen to rap, good. There's a couple good songs. $250 for these. Drops tomorrow, by the way. I don't think I would pay $250 for these. I don't know. They have a very interesting color contrast, one of which is a black and red, kind of like airbrushed kind of look to them, while another one has a black and green spray tinge to it. Miss me with them. Oh, 250. Oh, fucking why? God. September 26th drops tomorrow.
That's a little wild.
That just boggles my mind. And boggles the woggle. I couldn't exactly say no to talking about the fuzzy shoes of the week.
Fuzzy shoes.
Over at Nike, they have some very high pastel, very Easter looking shoes with a nice, soft, lavenderish, pinkish swoosh, but wrapped along this corduroy of denim color, I would call it. A teal fuzz in certain spots with a pink fuzz on the border of where your heel is. And then a very lime green at the bottom with a soft pastel yellow laces. It's a mess of a shoe. It's like Easter threw up on your shoe. That's probably the best way of putting it. These here go for $145. And I don't think I'm going to be picking these ones up anytime soon. Oh, it even comes with a nice little keychain. That's cute. That's actually kind of adorable. Still wouldn't buy it, though.
No. Very much not.
But I sent Quincy these. Over at Spirit Halloween stores that have recently been popping up, there is a Sonic section where you can get a Sonic the Hedgehog costume as well as Sonic the Hedgehog plush slippers. They're cute. I believe over at Spirit they're charging only $25 though. I'm at gmerch.com and they're charging $40. But these are the closest I could get.
Gmerch?
I don't know. I'm gonna hit all products and hope that nothing crazy pops up. Never mind. I'm good. I'm all right with that. But yeah, just mentioning those. And last on the shoes, we have ourselves Converse and Transformers. Transformers is celebrating 40 years, and I'm actually kind of happy Converse got to pick up the rights to these pretty okay looking shoes. Over on the Chuck Taylors, you got yourself the Autobots and Decepticons All Stars, where you have Optimus on one with his big ol' axe, and on the other ones, these nice gray with just the head of Megatron. Hang on a second. Can I click into it? Yes, I can. How do I look? Oh. Oh, I like the backing where it says more than meets the eye. Oh. Well, that's kind of lame. You get all of frickin' Optimus on his shoe. You don't like the head on... Fine. You also get a nice little Bumblebee, big old yellow thing. You get some kids ones with an interesting like strap guard on the front. I don't really know what to call it. It's just like a cover for your shoelaces, but it's Bumblebee. All of them have on the very back of the heel on the sole, it says more than meets the eye with the either Autobots or Decepticons logo. I could appreciate that.
So I've heard that new Transformers 1 movie that came out is actually really good,
I,
and it was just played with bag marketing.
I have also heard that exact thing. Um, you know, $55 for kids Chuck Taylors, not bad. 50 for a toddler one, not bad. 120 for the basketball mids, and then $80 each for the high tops for the OG Chuck Taylors. Yeah, no, that's not too bad. And they're all limited edition, so hop on these super quick. Was that all of it, or was there shirts? I believe there was a shirt going with it. Oh yeah, there were shirts going with it. So yeah, if you want to go check out some really, there's a lot more here. Oh boy, that's a lot. That's a lot of shoes. Wait, oh, I don't get full. Okay, I get one full with Megatron, and I can't zoom in
Buddy,
on
we know
these.
that you love Starscream, and we just need to buy you all the Starscream stuff.
Starscream, you buffoon! Yeah. But I mean, as I said, Chuck Taylor's in all different ways. You can customize it. Oh, well, kind of. Oh, the different color. Oh, the different color coordinates to who's on the side. Gotcha. Anyways, check out Converse's website, converse.com, and it should be right there on the very front page. That was how I found it. In the scrolling thing. Right? Yeah, there it is. Skadoop. So, Batman Day just passed not too long ago, and I didn't know Batman had a holiday until very recently.
Yeah, it's a big thing, every year, Batman Day. There tends to be some pretty cool stuff at comic book stores and Barnes and Noble.
Hmm. And I just ran into an animation of Shadow the Hedgehog as Batman, and kind of looks nice. I'm not gonna lie or sugarcoat it. It looks pretty good. Um, do I want that crossover? Not really. Not fully. I'm
Oh,
not.
too bad it's coming.
Oh shit. Did this get
They've got
comics?
Sonic as Flash.
Do they now?
I do believe so.
Okay, so probably for a couple comics later on, they'll do like a crossover, but he matches uh Batman very well. I'm cool. I'm cool with that. The look, like put on a cowl, fine. You win. You get the bucks. But time to go into something a little sad. I was not expecting this when you hit me with it, Q. And
What it is? No, I'm scared. What did I hit you with?
pause. Socks was in the chat, and she was going over the stuff with me, and we hit a very very hard line very quickly. It is Jim Henson's birthday.
That's what I hit you with.
That is what you hit me with.
I think it was technically yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I could. I'm sitting there going, I don't remember sending you anything like morbid. Yeah, I remember now. Okay.
Yeah. The start of it with the Mr. Fraggle and Oscar Grouch, Kermit the Frog, all talking about creation, innovation, imagination, and then Oscar being like,
It was.
"This is a lousy day. Get out of here," and still paying tribute to Jim Henson.
It was an interesting little video. I've seen it a couple times now because it really blew up all over the internet. So,
if you haven't seen it, go and check out the Sesame Street's Instagram. Yes. And it should be near the top. It was only done a day ago. So go and check that one out. It if you are a fan of his puppeteering, his world, go and check that one out. Pop. I'm already getting diabetes from looking at these. What sucks is we will not be seeing them until 2025. What I'm talking about is Wendy's Frosty Sundays. I want them all.
But here's my thing.
Mm.
They're showing as classic strawberry. They're showing the chocolate. They're showing the marshmallow.
Okay.
I want to know, can I order the chocolate with the marshmallow? Am I limited to how these are done this way?
Fuck me up. Just Wendy's, fuck me up, man. So a couple people were conversating further down and be like, what does Ohio have to do with it? Why does it only need to be Ohio? I guess that's where Wendy's started its launching things. Like that's like Indiana is for certain things and Ohio I guess is for Wendy's. I don't know.
There's a lot of like testing that goes on in different places. A few of the things I saw, or maybe even a few of the things I to you for different companies.
Bless you.
Sorry. Thank you. We're all tested in different places. Like, I think if I sent you the Jack in the Box thing, I do believe that was tested in San Diego.
Oh yeah, it started off there. Correct.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about in about 2 seconds. But which one are you getting first?
The Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
I don't like vanilla Frosties, but the marshmallows are calling to me.
That's fair. As for me, I'm gonna probably do the Oreo chocolate lovers. Fuck me up. Scud dope. Over at Starbucks, once again, the Hello Kitty will really shine through because it is Hello Apple. It is red apple frozen tea or the apple pie cream frappuccino to celebrate a combination of Hello Kitty and Starbucks. I see a little bit of a thing here down the bottom. It is only in the Asia Pacific region. There is a flag of Australia down here in the bottom corner to signify where it's being released. So we aren't seeing this in the US yet.
I don't know if we will.
I would like to. I mean, we have the Hello Kitty Cafe. Why?
Socks, Bob. Yes, we get something.
Yeah, I know, right? But hopefully in the near future we start to hear whispers through all the vines that basically say this sold well. I'm sure it'll sell well, considering, as said, the Hello Kitty Cafe that's out here is banging all of the time.
Right, yeah. Well, and they still do the truck and whatnot, and that does very well.
Yeah, and so hopefully we'll see. Because I would also like to try the red apple frozen tea. I'm huge into the fruit teas, and give it a shot. Ow. Sorry, just eating on a caramel. Baidu. Quincy, you sent me this, and I said, does my fast need to get fast food ramen? Jack's crispy chicken ramen combo for $8. From what I can tell, it is a bowl of ramen, one crispy chicken tender, an egg roll, and what looks to be maybe a quote-unquote value-sized drink, or medium drink. It is being starting Monday in San Diego Market. It's being promoted out there. If you are a partier and you get a little tipsy, Jack in the Box closes at like 3 a.m. for most, or in most, even beyond that. Some stay open 24 hours. So, Socks and Chat says, when did they start selling depression meals? You don't even know the half of it of what Jack in the Box sells, because they sell like the most weed-centric drunk food.
Yeah, they're very much about like pothead shit.
Yeah, like they literally have a thing after 8 p.m. They call it the munchie meal because it's just
Jack's munchie meal.
Cheese, bread, potato, onion ring, and a soda. Like all 5 of those things in a box with the drink on the side. Like they get you square up. Real talk though, I really like the chicken tater melt that has the chicken patty and the tater hash brown, and then between a croissant with like 2 types of cheese and some ranch in the middle.
I actually rather enjoyed the mini chimneys that they did for Dipple.
I didn't try them. Were they good?
They weren't bad.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a box with like those curly fries, mini churros, and onion rings. for like $5. And you also got the antenna topper with it.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay, I can fuck
Yeah.
with that. For $5? Fuck yeah. Oh, Scott, dope. 7-Up is bringing us a Shirley Temple soda.
I think they're bringing this back.
Really?
It says new.
I've never heard of it before.
So this wasn't a thing before?
I've never seen it.
Crazy.
I mean,
fair point. Very fair point.
I've seen pomegranate 7-Up. I've seen cherry 7-Up, but I've never seen them both together.
They just ended, well, that's a different company, but they just ended the spiced Coke or whatever the fuck it was called.
I tried the Coke Oreos, by the way.
Did you? The Oreos or the Oreo flavored Coke?
No, the Oreos, the actual Oreos.
Okay.
They were okay.
So I was at the store today.
It was odd. It was very waxy. But it was fine.
Like that.
It was fine. But a Shirley Temple soda, I would probably take like half a shot of vodka, throw it in there, and then make it a real Shirley Temple. But I'm interested. I am very interested to take a look at these. Hopefully it says for the holidays, but we don't have a release date on it. Hopefully it'll be soon.
I haven't had 7-Up in probably more than a decade.
Yeah, 7-Up is kind of a rare one.
This right here is making me sit there and go, ooh.
I haven't had a pomegranate soda in a while, so this would definitely be on the top of the list of ones to grab. By the way, the last couple of things we have grabbed from Snackolator, SNACKOLATOR
Really
on Twitter.
Fun, interesting little page. I don't know if they have an Instagram or anything, but this is one of the few pages that I still enjoy seeing things pop up from on Twitter.
Mm-hmm. I blocked a lot of the negative stuff, so if you follow me on Twitter, you're going to get some...
Well, that's not going to do you much good much longer, since blocking things isn't going to be the same anymore.
Really?
Twitter's changing how blocks work.
Well, good news. If you follow me directly, you're only getting good stuff that isn't harmful to anybody, and I have my likes unchanged, so you can see how unhinged I am, but at the same time, it's nothing bad. Nah. Let's go do... Once again, Sonic is releasing a weird drink for Halloween. This one is Bright Green Witch, which has a whole bunch of boba balls kind of just chilling around.
I cannot express how badly I want to go buy this.
Really? I was like...
I don't know what it is. I saw it, I looked at it, and went, oh, I want that.
I want to know what it is. Before I lean toward it, I want to know what the fuck it is.
It's special is what it is.
Yeah, it's all special. I don't know, man. I would want to know what this is. If it's a lime drink, going for it. If it's a sour apple drink, I'll pass.
I like sour apple.
Neutral. Very neutral sour apple. Oh, let's go. So, literally the day after podcast, we got a lot of announcements, including another Yakuza announcement. Like a Dragon, Yakuza, the TV series. October 24th on Prime. I saw a few behind the scenes looks. As you can see on the right here, this is my reaction. If you are in chat, you can see that I have a gif of me going, "Okay, I'm in." I am excited for this. I don't want to be disappointed. That is all I have to say about it. Let's go. What a cute little guy. Just got announced on Marvel Rivals. He's top tier.
Jeff!
It's Jeff. Jeff the Land Shark gets a limited edition 8-inch plush. You can pre-order it at BBTS, the Big Bad Toy Store. Am I right on that?
Think so?
I'm going to click that link. Yes, it is. The Big Bad Toy Store. $20 and a $4 flat rate shipping. So you're paying $24 to get this, sadly, July 2025. And even more sadly, it's sold out.
If anyone can get me one of these,
people like Jeff,
I will be very thankful. I'm not gonna make any promises.
like the IKEA shark, the Blahaj. This is a blahage for nerds.
I don't know what a blahage is.
The IKEA shark, the IKEA stuffed shark.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Oh, well, in short, it's a symbol of love for a lot of people.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm sure Jeff is one for the nerds. But if hopefully in the near future, after July 2025, it'll have another run and sell more. Oh, let's go do. But this thing, Jesus Christ, this thing has such a very interesting texture for the face. A Batman 1/6 scale collectible figure. There is a deluxe version and a standard version. The deluxe version involves a interchangeable diorama mount as well as an uncowled headpiece, while the other one the standard one has standardized rolling eyeballs. You can move his freaking eyes.
They did a Jack Nicholson Joker like that too.
Really?
A while back. Yeah, it's very well done.
This figure has, I hate to say it, too much articulation. This is a good fucking figure. I don't even want to look at the price tag. But sadly, I don't have. I just know that it got announced and the pre-sales haven't even started, just the images. That's all I seem to have. I looked up and down the comment section. I ran into a very strange Catwoman cosplay that had massive cleavage. Was not there for that.
That's strange. That's wonderful.
Yeah, so I mean, not what I was looking for though. But holy hell, this figure is fucking, it's got fucking chin rimples. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, hopefully in the near future we'll be able to talk about it. God. Dope. Now we're at the side of Legos. Ooh, flashbang. Oh, my eyes. Going over to Mickey and the Magic of Disney, a Fantasia with all of the classic heroes kind of circling around them. I believe we have here Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Moana, Pinocchio, Fantasia, Little Mermaid, and Encanto, all kind of encompassing a pretty okay looking Mickey Mouse wearing the Fantasia hat. Sorcerer Mickey. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I kind of like this whole entire build.
Yeah, this is kind of cute. This is kind of fun little Disney through the years type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the price tag on it, considering how much, like, you're not getting a lot, but you are when it comes to like what all your eyeballs are getting to consume on this. That price tag's not bad.
Correct. $100 for 1,103 pieces. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a lot, but you're getting some kind of rare minifigs, I guess. Some people really put value on minifigures. I saw one of...
Where it's at.
Like, it's strange. I saw one of the old versions of Cody from Star Wars, the unhelmeted version, and it was going for like $55 because it was in a rare set. And I was like, okay. Oh, that's a lot of money for just a little tiny piece of plastic. But people put that much value behind these things. I'm not here to judge. Scud, back over to the Batman side. We have Batman, the classic TV series Batmobile. It actually looks really good comparative to some of the other Lego vehicles. $149.99, 1,822 pieces. Not a bad set. And it even has, oh god dang it, the old school Batman minifig as well. Sadly, no
Very
Robin.
Nice.
Sadly, no Robin.
That sucks.
Yeah. Badoop. We have ourselves Welcome to Emerald City, based off of Wicked. So this one is the stranger minifigs that are a little taller and unorthodox. Has actual like legs. Yeah, not too keen on that, but I'm okay with the whole rest of the Lego set. There's even like QR codes to activate things on your phone. I think this is like a fully interactive set for it. Um, you know, if you like these kinds of minifigs, go for it. It is I believe $99.99. It is $99.99 for 945 pieces of a mostly green set. Did you see Wicked?
The stage plate, no. I'm probably gonna check out the movie when it comes out.
That's fair.
My Broadway's experience, like what I've seen for Broadway's like in person, is very limited. Everything is either like when they do like a recording at the Broadway or they do like the film version of it. So I'd like to see more.
Mm-hmm. Uh, Beetlejuice Live was weird. That's all I can really point. Everything else I've seen live has been good. There's some things I would like to see, but probably aren't showing anymore. Bit of a bummer, but I would have loved to have seen Avenue Q live.
I would have loved to have seen Avenue Q too.
If you don't,
That's a definite. I would have loved that.
If you don't know what it is, go and look it up. Be aware. Headphone
Provided you're an
warning.
adult.
Yeah, it is. Please be an adult while listening to it. It is not meant for kids. Run. Take Kermit the Frog, but turn him raunchy. There you go. There's Avenue Q. But dope. Going back over to Sonic, there's a few other Sonic the Hedgehog sets, but this one kind of caught my attention because you get a nice little lizard with some attachments on them. You get Super Sonic and Super Shadow with the very interesting spin ball launcher. I kind of like these sets, but I would have no place to put them. $45 for only 419 pieces, plus a couple, good minifigs of Super Sonic and Super Shadow. Yeah. And last but not least, something that I wanted to be in the D&D set, but sadly it's for Ninjago. The Source Dragon of Motion. This shit look cool. Like, this shit looks great for a dragon. But it's meant for Ninjago and not D&D.
You use it.
Yeah. Well, when you look at the whole thing and it has like this mount, this I guess it's a saddle. I don't know.
I'll set off.
It's weird.
They're Legos. They're modular.
They're modular. 1,716 pieces for $150. It's a bit rough on the price tag, but it's a big boy. Like, let me compare it to the kid yelling at it. Like, that's his head. That's the dragon.
Yelling at it?
Yeah, there's a kid yelling at it.
Waiting for the stream to catch up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a bad size, but boop. Oh, yeah, and the background that I have is also time related. So when the sun's down, so is the sun down on the background.
Very nice.
Yes. Anything else you got, Q?
That's everything, buddy.
All right, let's stretch. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe where you can. Remember to check down in the description for the Discord. I've been popping my head in there lately, yelling at some other fools about Warhammer lore. So if you're into Warhammer lore and just kind of wanting to yell at me about it, by all means, pop on in. Remember to check out our Twitters if you haven't want to, get to know our likes a little bit more. Remember to check out Zenny if you want some very inexpensive glasses. They are holding a buy two get one free on eye safety glasses, but it is more of the blue light or the transition glasses. Remember to check out our Humble Bundle, of course. I just got a couple sales on that, so I'll be turning that back around to purchasing probably that comic book bundle that we just talked about earlier.
Brad.
And that is it. At the end of days, at the end of weeks, at the end of months, at the end of years, please, for the love of God, love one another. It is definitely free to do. Night, everybody.
Night, everyone.